Welcome back to Love, Sex, and Money. Christine Regan Lake here. Good to be back. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that as I'm trying to grow my channel and get my message out to those who want and need to hear it. And don't forget to hit the bell button because that'll notify you when I upload new content. So today I want to talk to you about getting naked. And I don't just mean getting naked physically in front of your lover. I really mean getting naked in every sense of the word. Getting naked emotionally, getting naked, yes, physically, getting naked financially, getting naked spiritually. And what that means is having the courage to speak the truth of your heart and the truth of your situation, no matter what category of your life that you're talking about, where there's absolutely no pretension, and you have the ability to communicate, you know, the messiness of different categories of your life. Like if you have like financially, if you have debt, getting naked and being able to share with your intimate partner, kind of the nitty gritty of like what your financial situation is. Why it's like that. Like, do you have impulse control issues? Have you been bad with credit card debt? Are you, have you started several businesses and they didn't work out? Did you lose a job because you were in a dysfunctional work environment, whatever, right? Your ability to completely get naked with your partner, getting naked with them, spiritually, where you're able really to talk through what your beliefs are with respect to God, or the Creator or the universe, whatever your belief systems are, to be able to be raw truth and say exactly what it is that you believe, and to speak your truths. Without fear. If you're talking to someone and you're in a new connection, and the idea comes up about, well, what is your, what are your beliefs on, marriage? Do you want to get married again? Whatever. People are so afraid of, saying what is true because they're like, oh, I don't want to scare anyone off. Well, the thing is, like, you have to be able to speak your truth and communicate who you are and what you want, so that like you don't waste time, right? So people are like, oh, well, you can't say you want to get married because it might scare somebody off. Listen, if someone is scared off by the fact that you want to get married, they're not the person for you. And isn't it better to know sooner rather than later that the two of you don't want the same things? If marriage is a core value of yours and you're connecting with someone who has no desire whatsoever and no intention of ever getting married, why would you waste your time with that person? They're not a bad person. You just simply don't want the same things in life. You don't share the same values. Same thing with money as well. So if you're, kind of envision yourself as like an empire builder, and you're passionate and excited about learning how to invest your money and how to be, a savvy business person or whatever, and you're connecting with someone who has zero interest in talking about that stuff, investing their time in learning how to do that stuff, you might not be a good fit. So your ability to communicate from a raw nakedness of who you are is only going to support you in finding the right partner. It's like, so many times people get into connections and they start, whether they realize it or not, they're kind of like giving answers to their, to the person that they're connecting with that they think they want to hear. And that's the stupidest thing you could possibly ever do, because you're just wasting each other's time, because they're not getting to know who the real you is, and you're not being authentic. You're not being naked, raw, and real about who you truly are, what matters to you, what you want to create in your life. And so, it's destined to, implode, or just not, what you're really doing is setting yourself up to waste a lot of time, waste their time, waste your time. And you know what? Time is more precious than money, because, one day, you're not going to wake up and it's going to be over. So, being truthful and honest from day one about who you are is so incredibly powerful, and having the ability to be really naked and speak what is true from your heart, from your soul, about who you are, what you want, what you're not willing to put up with, what are non-negotiables for you. That is such a valuable skill that should be cultivated. And it is a blessing to both people so that you don't waste each other's time. So, having the courage to speak your truth emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, all of those things in every component of your life, to be able to communicate with raw, naked honesty is one of the most powerful and important skills that is required for healthy relationships. So, I truly hope that. That is something that you, if you're not doing that you begin to cultivate, because life is short. It is very short, and tomorrow is promised to nobody. So the sooner you start communicating with raw, naked honesty, the sooner you're going to start attracting and magnetizing into your life and speaking into existence the life that you truly desire to live. So I hope you found value in that. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks. Take care.